Hello folks, welcome to the RPG Lounge. I have some more Tectonica for you. So let's get to it. Been very busy in this game. um, yeah, this thing is it's just a fun game. I'm kind of addicted. So I think I now have a 307 hours in it or something like that. So yeah. I did the same with Satisfactory as well. Except I'm actually more engaged now in actually, upgrading everything and doing some more endgame. And the game's not even finished yet. This is still early access, so there's more content on its way. So, yeah, pretty dang cool. All right. A lot has happened since last time we've played. This is actually the upstairs. None of these machines, none of them were here before. This is the upstairs to my X-ray facility. So we are doing, these are the various ground up ore. These are, what is this one? The iron infused limestone. I've got the atlantum infused limestone and the copper infused limestone up here. So doing all that. This is all the various ores that had to come up here to do that. These are all those threshers produce this stuff, which is great because I can make dirt with it, which is awesome. We needed tons of dirt, and I could never get it to fit, so I broke open the wall in the back here of the X-ray facility, and now I am piping it in to the clay making thing. Assembler, that's the word. Yes. Of course, I know the words for the stuff. So now that is doing what it's supposed to do. That's making the, ceramic parts. That's getting ground up, and all sorts of good things are happening. So we have pretty cool looking, the factory is getting absolutely insanely huge. So I went ahead and expanded into this corner. So this used to be kind of a wall and then big rocks. That all got taken out. And then I busted through the wall, went through here around this ore thing. So that's where we're getting our ore powder for iron. We just happen to have an atlantum geode right here. So that's being used by a level 2 or a Mark 2 drill. And everything's happily going along its way. Down, down, down. I've done a little redecorating in here. This used to be, I've got to fill that back in again. Can I? Yeah, I can do it now. I was going to make an elevator system for the resources, and I still haven't unlocked the inserters that are like, not stack inserters. I have the stack inserters, but I don't have the ones that actually go up and down, the vertical inserters. So I've got to find those eventually. I have not found them yet. I still haven't found the new content either. So I have to go, I don't know, exploring and searching and all that good fun stuff. I just have not taken the time to do so. I've been building and building and building. Alright, what else do we have since the last time you guys saw this? Well, this whole area. This is all new. This used to be a cave. It is now a facility. Ooh, it's not making very much right now. What's going on? Oh, I suppose it's okay. Oh, this is not doing what it's supposed to do. Interesting. Why is that? Alright. So here's some of the problems. this isn't working properly. Why is this not doing what it's supposed to do? Okay, that's supposed to be making stuff. Oh, I see why. Why are we not making more things here? Oh, I see. This is why. These aren't coming out fast enough. That's the problem. And this is doing what? What are we making over here? Biobrick. Alright, that's fine. Biobrick's going over yonder. Okay. We need... Oh, that's right. I can't use a fast inserter because this has to be a filter inserter, telling this to only take out the what is this? This biological stuff, the organic matter, and then this is another filter inserter telling us to get the other. What is it? The Kindle vine extract, I think it is. Why is this not doing that? All right. Damn. All right. So that's an issue. And same here. What we need... Well, I don't know if we need it. It would be really helpful if there was a fast filter inserter, because these are... they're really not quick enough to be able to empty these threshers fast enough. And you're like saying probably, well, why can't you use these over here? Because the way I have, it's my fault. I have these set up in such a way that I can't use these. These get blocked out because I want to use the thresher to put the seeds on here so it auto loads into these, and I want to have it kind of compact. So to do that, I use this setup. So it is my fault. I could create a setup within which I could I'd still have to utilize filter inserters, mind you, but I could put them on these 4 slots and have like 4 more filter inserters taking out specifically this organic material. But yeah, I yammer on quite a bit, so sorry. Still making our explosive charges, mining charges, along with there's another factory that's doing them in the main facility. So we've got a buttload of them now. So they're pouring into the blast furnace mining facility. And then this is all new too. Yes, I know. I've been building. Then we've got this. Oh, what in gosh? What is going on? What happened? What is going on? That's weird. Huh. Okay. What? Huh. Okay, I'm confused. Plant matter bricks. These are making plant matter bricks. Why? What was I doing here? Kindle vine. Alright, something didn't load up. I don't know what it is, but those aren't doing anything either. What is this supposed to be doing? Output is full. Kindle vine extract brick. Why is it full? This should be taking it out. Alright. Well. Alright, let's see what's going on. What is going on? Okay, something is up with that. I don't know what it is, but this should actually start up. That's going in there. That's good. What is this going to make for us? So make those and put them in here. I have no idea. Does this make... What are we making here? Steel mixture. Oh, it's making... That's what it's doing. We're making carbon powder. Okay, now I know what it's doing. So we're making the bricks, these bricks that we can make from the frames to bricks. The bricks are going in here, making powder. Powder's going in here and being combined with these two to make the steel mixture, which is going over yonder to get blast smelted into steel slabs. Aha! Okay. And the steel slabs are going to where they need to go. Why, oh why is this here though? I am not understanding that. I obviously was using it because there's a blast thing right here. Huh, well, I don't know. I have no clue. I was just playing this last night, but I wasn't in here. I was in the X-ray facility doing some stuff up there and creating that. Actually, the section we just saw at the beginning of the video, I created all that last night. Minus I had the space there, but I didn't have any of the, the back walls or any of the belting. I didn't have any of that created. So it took, I don't know, a couple hours. Usually after work, I'll hang out with my family, cook dinner, hang out with some family, about till, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock or so. And then I get on the computer and I unwind. And if I'm playing this, I get lost until about, I don't know, midnight-ish. So I think I was on here for about three or so hours, just doing stuff. All right, that should work. Hopefully. All right, what else did we do here? I think I showed this last time. I think I've just put in railings and some stuff here, just prettying it up. And here's our research towers. So it looks like our the fourth blue one is getting fairly close to being complete. So this is good. We've got 1, 2, 6 purple ones all the way up to the top. And then almost 4. The blue ones go a lot slower. But honestly, we have, at least for right now, all the tech points we could ever want. So we don't really need any more. We could go that way, or we can go back this way. Let's go back this way. I still need to convert all of my various threshers and assemblers and Crank generators, I have to convert them to Mark II versions of what they're supposed to be. It just takes a long time because some of them take relay circuits, some of them take motors, and those are high-end items that take a bit of time to be made. I have been ever so slowly upgrading my belts. So this part's only Mark II, but further up the line it's Mark III, so actually might be able to upgrade those today. We'll see. We do have a little bit of frame rate issue. That is not it's not the game's fault that I'm building like a crazy person, honestly. It's pretty okay for the most part, though. And remember, I'm recording it and playing at the same time, so... Oh, wow, that is a slow belt. That's okay. That's just... All this stuff is heading over right... Well, not all of it. Some of these explosives are heading to the X-ray facility, but like those Kindlevine extracts, they're just going to make purple science and blue science nodes. Not a hugely important thing, because we've got buttloads of them. It's something I built right in the beginning. Actually, we built these right in the beginning, because those are our basically starter towers. Built those in the beginning, and I just let them accumulate over time, and I don't worry about them. Alright, so when we're in here, this is a pretty FPS intensive spot. I have all these crank generators I need to upgrade. I've done a little bit of upgrading. As you can see, these are Mark IIs, but most of these are just the Mark I. So I have to make an assembly line, because if I sit there and craft them in my inventory, it clogs up my inventory for a long time, because you can't craft anything or build anything else. It's just sitting there building that for ages. So might as well set up a line for it. On the last episode, I showed you this. Yes, this is the accumulator facility. Haven't changed anything there. But where is it? Where is it? We do have a new thing. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's down here. Let's Ah! I'm getting lost. Help me! No, let's go this way. Go through the door. Oh, I see where I am. This place is it's getting out of hand, honestly. It really is. I need signs. I do. Put them right over here. There's a little spot for them. Right there. I could have a sign going... What is this, anyways? Steel ingots. Right now I can just go, I can look at them, so that's great, but yeah, I tend to not remember what I have. Come on, let's think. Is it through here? I'm assuming it's going to be through here. And to the left. Yeah, I need to make a proper entrance to this little area here. This is just craziness. It's crazy talk. Alright, we built this too. This is our first monorail! Yay! So these are kind of cool. I haven't used one, so I've created a monorail system, and it goes to a new monorail station that's over at the Lima facility. Which, that's our next little stop, is the Lima facility. These are kind of fun. I think... Now, for a second I thought they were the boxes, but I don't know. They might actually be the box texture wrapped around a more ovalinear kind of shape. Oh yes, this is the station. Because yeah, we couldn't have it just going through the caves. That wouldn't work. We have to make it pretty. I also did all the lighting and such, and I'm copying the lighting that you see in the caves, in the cave systems, in the ruins. They did a lot of this, like putting these lights, and the game can handle it just fine. You can use as many lights as you want in this game, pretty much. Don't take my word for it though, but I mean, I've got tons of them everywhere, and that doesn't really affect frame rate at all. It's when you're in a situation where you're amongst all your machines, that starts having some issues with frame rate. But you see how many it actually takes. I have everything bundled together. If you spread it out, I'm pretty sure it'll be just fine. But I started with I like the disco floors. This is a one where it only activates while you are walking with it, so it follows you. It's kind of cool. I like it. But I like disco, and I know it. You know, some people like country, some people like rock. I like rock too, but I do like the old disco. It's a guilty pleasure. So when they had these, it was like, oh yes, yeah. So this is definitely like, what was it? What is the movie? Staying Alive? No, something something. Not Staying. It's Staying Alive's in the movie. I think it's John Travolta or something like that. I don't remember. So yeah, huge digression. Sorry, that's how my brain works. It just kind of goes wee off to another place where few will follow. That's okay. So that is bringing ore over here into the new Lima facility. Welcome to the Lima facility. This is where we started the game, except now it is creating steel. It is creating steel frames, copper frames, reinforced copper frames, and reinforced iron frames. So it's creating all the things right now. We've got little stairways. You can even visit where we entered the game for the first time. There you are. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I have not gone in there yet. You can get in there. But I have not gone in there yet. Just leave it. It's a wonderful relic of the past. I don't think it has anything necessarily that important. Oh, it does have fat. Well, no, it doesn't have. What am I doing? Here's our scanner. And it actually does have little bits of factory and such in there, which is pretty cool. But it's a couple smelters. It looks like it's some containers, which probably have some stuff in them. I mean, if you know what's in there, and if there's something amazing in there, and you're familiar with the game, please tell me in the comments. Like, you can address me as Blind Man. That's my old YouTube name. Just say Blind Man, because I don't see things very well. Just go in there, get the stuff, and this is what's there. Feel free to spoil it for me. Because yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just leave it, but if there's something really cool there to unlock, I will take care of it and such. All right. So I even have it so the Lima facility sign is still there. You can still see it. And that is because of my daughter. My daughter's like, don't cover up the nature. Don't cover up the nature, Dad. So I was like, okay, I'll leave the nature. So, and I like those. Those are really actually dang cool. I also just like I don't know, covering it all up and making it industrialized. But yeah, I guess that's me. It's actually moving. So this is our little compromise. I went ahead and did my girder system, and then I left a hole in the roof. So it works. We still have more cave. I mean, this is the beauty of this game. I just did a review for this game finally. I'd watched the town hall meeting. It was a good town hall meeting. Um, a lot of people were very concerned about the laser tag thing. Um, I wasn't necessarily concerned about it. I just wasn't really interested in it. I mean, it would be if I was playing this game with a bunch of friends, it would actually be kind of fun to blast each other with guns and stuff and be silly. Definitely. That being said, it wasn't a bad update because they also did all the building stuff. They did all sorts of and the decorative lighting, all of those new blocks, those disco blocks. That was part of that update too, and the fast travel. That was part of that update as well. So there was really, really, really good functionality and decorative stuff added to the game. And then there was the laser tag thing, which even they kind of were saying, yeah, we probably should have just emphasized the fast travel stuff and not the laser tag thing. But honestly, I mean, if I could address the entire Tectonica community and everybody that's bought this game and such, give them a break. It is really hard to make games, and that negative feedback, while it can be helpful and said in a really respectful way, it can be so just disconcerting and damning to a development team because they're trying to make a good game. I mean, there is no doubt that this team is trying to make a good game because they've already got the bases, like the foundation of something really cool. Um, so I have no doubt that they want to do good by us, the player. So yeah, give them a break. Even I was like, I don't want to do laser tag stuff, but at the same time, you gave me not disco balls. That would be cool. You gave me disco floors. You gave me fast travel. I didn't even know I wanted fast travel until we had fast travel. I was like, ooh, cool. So yeah, I don't know. I won't harp on it too much. It's just I have a really unique perspective on gaming in general, just because I did work on um, world building for a game, and then I've done mods for like Legend of Grimrock. I have a wizardry Shadows of Madness on Legend of Grimrock 2. I made a that mod for Legend of Grimrock. You can actually go to Steam and you can download it and play it. It would be under Blind Man's World, and so that's my other persona online because I'm legally blind. So I kind of lean into that a little bit with some of how I experience games and things. But yeah, that being said, my review was pretty short, and hopefully it was helpful. Um, because I think the only thing I really want to see, and I've harped on this before, I really do want to see the sign thing. It's pretty much, and I'm looking forward to. They had said in the town hall meeting they're going to be doing the desert update, so I'm assuming we're going up the freight elevator to go up to the surface, and they said there's going to be some sort of a desert biome up there. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. Sounds like there's going to be new mechanics. I don't know how the desert's going to relate to the underground area. They didn't really expand on that for obvious reasons because they don't want to spoil it. But yeah, it sounds like that's gonna be really cool. So, but yeah, I want the signs. I know. What in tarnation? What is this doing here? Did that go through the... Oh, it went through the wall. 1 second. I like the delete tool in this game, by the way. They do it in other games too. There's a sound to the delete tool though in this game that I really like. It kind of goes. You can barely hear it because I don't have the game volume up all that high. But yeah, when it's hovering over something, it kind of pulses, and it gives you a really nice indication. You can see it probably really well. This glowing kind of color works really well for me. I can see exactly what I'm highlighting. Now, every so often, and I don't know how they would fix it. You can't, like if I were to do this, you have to be a little careful. Like if I just want to do this floor, you can't cursor over this plus one of these belts or anything. It'll pick up all of that stuff. So it is a fairly robust hammer of a tool to delete stuff. But you can use it surgically to, I could delete this floor underneath. Just have to be a little careful because I have used it like when I was building this big station area. I have used it during that, and I was coming through here. And what did I delete? Oh, I deleted some of these belts here accidentally. And took out a whole section of them, so I had to reconnect it all and remember what the heck went where and why I'd done it that way. It was my fault. I just indiscriminately did stupid stuff. Alright, this is doing good too. This is making... What is this making? I have to remember. Let's go over here. I built part of this, I think, between this episode and the last episode. Well, maybe not built it, but I've refined it a bit. What is this making? High voltage cable. Yes, high voltage cable. What else? Yes, monorail stuff. That's what it's doing. For whatever reason, it's not making monorails right now. What are we missing? What are we missing? Oh, I know what we're missing. Why is it not making any, though? Huh. Okay. Oh, I see why. What is going on here? Alright, it is making them. It's just doing it really slowly. Alright, let's follow this line. Follow this. Let's go in here. Go in here. Where's this going to, though? Oh, I see why. 1 second. This'll fix it. Yeah, this is not... These aren't getting used up fast enough. That's the problem. This is... Kindovine extract. You can put in a smelter, cook it up, and it becomes limestone. Which is great. Except... it takes a while to do that. These are not quick inserters, though. Might be able to... Okay, let's try to fix this a little bit. 1, 2. Erase mode. Let's do the fast inserters. Does that help at all? I mean, it's still not going to be fast enough. I have to rediscover, and I'm pretty sure it's in the journal. I have to rediscover how to create. There is an incinerator now, and I have not figured out how to do it yet. Again, if you know, please tell me in the comments, because there's stuff in this game that I don't know how to do that I would like to know how to do, and I should probably ask questions in the Discord. I'm a little embarrassed to ask questions in the Discord because I feel stupid when I do, which I shouldn't. It's my hang up. I just kind of feel dumb when I ask questions about the game because it's in the journal and I should just read it. But maybe I'm being a little hard on myself. That being said, I want to figure out the the incinerator, because it's basically like the awesome sink in the only reference I have is Satisfactory. Satisfactory is the only other game that I really have gotten hard into. Oh, well, I did Factory Town as well, but not as much as like Satisfactory. I have an insanely large world in there. I think they're actually getting their 1.0 out soon, so I may do a little playing of that. However, Satisfactory is not optimized as well as this game. I know, I said it. It's whoa, blind man. Those are fighting words, man. But it's true. It is not optimized as well as this game is. So congratulations, team, on doing a really very well optimized game. And it's gotten a lot better in the last couple months. So when I first started playing this, there was no way in heck I was going to be building this kind of a large factory. Just wasn't going to be a thing. Now that I have played for a couple months, I'm not really having... Like, when I record, my computer's like, I don't necessarily like running this game and recording at the same time. It doesn't have a complete hissy fit, but it doesn't necessarily like it all that much. Especially when I'm in, like, these areas where I've just made an absolute mess of stuff. I watched this guy, Kibitz, I think, and there's another guy that does... I can't remember his name, though. Other YouTubers, they're really good YouTubers. They play a lot of these factory games. He would have a conniption. I think he would probably have an anxiety attack because he is very, very particular. A lot of the folks in the community are very, very orderly individuals and like everything to, look very, very orderly and calm. And if they came to my factory, I mean, I suppose it's kind of calm, but then you get to like these spots where it's like, what? No, you can't do that. That's horrible. It's spaghetti. But yeah, whatever. This is like there's just two sides of the coin. This is the absolute chaos, and you get to go through the disco hall. Oh, this is the calming place. Just look into it. Look into the colors. Yes. All right. Stop. And then after you look in the chaos, though, you can come right up out here. And we'll clean this up a little bit more later. But, yeah. We've got order and calm. There's not a lot of noises from machines and things. It's just a very calming place. It's almost Bob Ross-like. I still haven't deleted these. These are my first crank generators. They're beautiful, and now they're enshrined, entombed, if you will, in the build. I'll just get rid of this, because we don't need that. Ah, man. So I have most of the story, the narrative stuff done. I have to find the third character. There's some sort of secret science facility somewhere that I have to try to find. That being said, I have to sit there and I have to dig around and do exploration. Um, Once I find it, I actually haven't seen anything online about it. So I'm wondering if people in the community are actually they're finding this stuff and they're not posting it just to be really nice and not spoil it for people. Um, which is cool. I'll take it. And I will do the same. I will not spoil it for anybody. If I end up finding it, I'm not going to post, oh, yay, here it is, go get it, blah, 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 and completely rob you of your ability to just explore it for yourself. Because I tried to look it up once, and yeah, I shouldn't do that. I don't want to ruin it. Alright, so this is one where we don't have the name. Let's try to open this up a little bit here. Oh, that didn't do that. You got to make it's very important to make the sound effects. It may not be for you, but it really is important to make the sound effects when you're doing stuff. I've said that before, but yeah, it's a thing. Especially when you're deleting things, it's very important to go boop like that. Yeah, look, you're crazy. No, well, maybe a little bit, but it is nice to do those sounds. Boop. I don't know why. And don't add the boop sound because people wouldn't like that, I'm sure. Boop. But it would be kind of cool. It does kind of make a sound when you actually delete something. But yeah, you don't need to add it to the game. It's just kind of nice. There we go. There we go. Now we have Victor. Cool. All right. And it's actually baked in lights, so we don't have to. As in, the developer has already put a nice lighting system right here. That's not going to change it. Even if I cover it up with floors and stuff, this light is not coming from me. This is what do they call a baked-in light, which is cool. Now, let me think here. We've got those lights. This is kind of almost like candlelit in here. At some point, maybe we should try it. 1 second. Let's do a little work. What time is it anyways? I'll check how much time we've got. 43 minutes in. There we go. Let's see here. Is this the same level or is it down a little bit? No, it is. All right. So let's just do this real quick. And then oh, this should be fun. Yes, we have it in a ton of the building stuff because I did create a ton of cement, but it's also you can flip on the whole thing of it's free kind of stuff. So I wanted to do both. I wanted to create all the cement and such and have it in. I have it in the system, so if I needed to, I can rely only on the factory to create all the resources that I'm using. That being said, it would take me hundreds and hundreds of hours to get the amount of resources that I would need to do a lot of the stuff that I've done so far in this build. So, I'm cheating a little bit. And that is the way it is. I don't really feel all that bad about it because I'm not using it for any of the more complicated things. So I'm trying to be as good as possible in that regard. So anything that's really important, like I haven't turned on unlimited relay circuits or anything like that. That would be what I would want to do, honestly. Damn relay circuits. But yeah, building materials, definitely, I don't want to have to deal with those very much. Especially some of these steel things. Or iron, I guess. Some of these are steel, I think. Some of these iron things, just... I may still mass produce a lot of these building materials. Just because it's something to do. And once they put signs in the game, because I know they'll do it eventually. It's just such a cool thing to have for organization and things like that. So I'm quite sure that they will do that at some point. But yeah, once I get some of that probably taken care of, I will likely just I want to set up everything in the organization thing. All right. Because I think I know that this cave actually goes up quite a long ways. It is not small by any means. So we can continue this tower thing. This can go up probably 4 floors, I would say, more at the current depth that it's at. Because I had a research tower in here on my first save. And it was pretty crazy how high we could get. We're going to do something. It's going to be our last thing that we're going to do for today. Should be able to do... Yeah, we can do that. All right. Oh, I see. Let's continue this. All right. I don't know. This is definitely something I've seen in, what is it? When I watch the Urban Explorer stuff, and all of those old factories. This is kind of what they've got on the top. So open girders and old ass looking lights. So I'll be using the, what are they? These overhead lamps that we've got to light up the place. So let's do that real quick before we head out for the day. I'll show you what lamps I use. Usually the lighting and stuff is down on the bottom. There it is. These little things. These are the coolest little lights. I love them. They do that. This little arc thing is so cool. It's really nice looking. And they'll do that on a floor too. If you put them near the floor, it just, yeah, it's a really cool effect. I'm nerded out by lighting. Yeah, go figure. I'm that guy. You know, one of them that I don't enjoy is the balloon one. It's weird. I know what they're going for. It's kind of like a gas-filled sack that's emitting light. It's probably bioluminescent or something. Which that's a cool idea. Oh, screwed that up. Oh, screwed that up too. Damn it. Not using my editing tool very well. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I do not like the little ball thing or whatever it is. The balloon. Wow, this really erased a lot of stuff. What the hell? My goodness, game. My fault. Alright. So I will probably do this exact same thing in most of the rest of the factory. Probably even in the chaotic production floor areas. Because when it's done, I'll show you. It looks a lot better. At least I like it. That's all that really matters for the most part. Not like building this like for a company or anything like that. This does feel a lot like building a game world, though. You know, just placing assets and such, or like a mod. Which is actually, it's a really time-consuming thing. Like, my Legend of Grimrock mod took months of constant work. I was like, oh, this will be easy. Just drag and drop stuff. Nope. I had to learn how to do boss encounters, because it's Legend of Grimrock 2 is an RPG. Really fun little RPG. It's first person, very old school. You know, think original, what is it called? Wizardry. That's the main one. It's like the Wizardry games, the original ones. But yeah, it was hard, and especially the end when I got it all done. That was just the beginning. I had to balance the thing, like power wise and enemy wise. Then I had to go. I had to play through it many, like probably 100 times, and go through the game and make sure there was enough healing items, there was enough magic items, arrows, things, all sorts of crazy stuff. And then I had to code all the boss battles, which I'd never coded in my entire life. So I had to look all that up and do it. It was crazy, but it was fun. It's the only mod I've completed. I had 2 others that I was working on, and honestly, I just got burned out on it. So, alright, so this is how this ends up looking. Very simple little, put stuff up, put girders in a grid pattern, and put these wonderful, very industrial looking lights on there. And there you go. You've got a factory. Alright, folks, I gotta go. It's, yeah, it's 53 minutes, so. You all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it happens to be for you. I will get back to this next week. Well, I'm going to play this in between now and next week, just off screen. Might do a stream of it at some point, but yeah. If you haven't picked up the game and you like factory games, pick this one up. It's fun. It's well done. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit more than like I tried out Foundry and stuff. And this one's, because it's underground and because you can modify the land so much, it just hits the spot for me. I really enjoy it. So, but have a good rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're liking the playthroughs and such. I always appreciate all that interaction, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been the RPG Lounge. Bye now.